Yeah. So normal to me does not exist. I think we gave ourselves the illusion, probably in the 90s, late 80s, that it did, early 2000s. I think we've come to realize again, though, thanks to 2020 and onward, that normal is kind of an imagined concept. It's like time, right? Normal is an amalgamation of many things that we average together. And here's a mini rant for you. Here's a mini rant for you. I don't believe in the average person. I don't believe in the normal person. I don't believe that you can be average. Why don't I believe that you can be average? Because let's define average for a second, right? I'm going to do some math, which is not my strong suit, but this is one of the things I can do. If you take a bunch of numbers, just a list of numbers, and you average them out, what you're doing is you're adding them all together. You're taking each individual number, adding it together, and then dividing by the amount of numbers that you added together. So like if you have a set of 5 numbers, you're going to add them all up until you get the total of those 5 individual numbers, divide that by 5, and you get the average of those numbers. Okay, great. So in math, that works, right? Oh, the average of these numbers, they average out to be this one number. Now do that with people. 5 unique individual people, you can't average them out into one person. But we do that. We actually have created average. And I feel that we've created it in the realm of social media. I feel that what we see in the algorithm, what we see people portraying, what we are delivered in our timelines on social media is the average of what a person puts out or what that timeline believes we want to see. You are not seeing the full spectrum of that individual person that you follow. You're not seeing the full spectrum of me right now. You're seeing some of the best of me, but we all have different versions on the spectrum of our experience that come out. Sometimes we're at our strongest, sometimes we're at our weakest, and sometimes we're in the middle. That is not something that you can average out. You can't average out humanity. You can't average out a unique person. And you certainly can't average people, a group of people, into one person and say, this is your ideal and you have to become this, because then we don't need 8 billion people in the world. We don't need astrology. We don't need any other personality profile thing. We don't need any other job but one, because you'd have one person or 8 billion copies of one person and no point in any of the things that we philosophize about, any of the things that we think deeply about. You wouldn't need them. You wouldn't need difference or anything like that, because the average would exist, but it doesn't. So we have 8 billion individual people. However, many of those people feel pressured to become that average. And so then we get people who are unique and special and important and a crucial piece of this 8 billion piece puzzle, who are trying to cut themselves into a shape that they weren't born to fill. And so that shape that they were born to fill is open and empty in the puzzle, and the picture is incomplete. And so we do ourselves a disservice by trying to become the average, or by trying to be normal, or by trying to be anything other than what actually makes us feel joyful and seen and expressive. And when I say joyful and seen and expressive, I want you to understand that I'm saying your true joy, not what you believe joy is, not what you believe other people will praise you for, but your actual joy. I think that if we follow that, we will not get stuck in the idea of, becoming someone we're not, or falling victim to vices, or all of those things. Now, never in life, of course not. It happens all the time. We are going to go back and forth between amazing and growing at all given times. That's what life is. That's what we do. And in every moment of that, you're being perfect as long as you're staying true to yourself.